All right, morning everyone. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for tuning in as always. Really appreciate it. Shout out to all the subscribers. Gratitude to anybody new. Welcome along. This video is going to be about something called a box step, okay? It is a very good skill, tool, exercise, workout for you to learn so you can develop your game, you can develop your footwork, you can develop your punch technique, but you can also help develop your shadowboxing ability by learning the basics doing a box step, because it can be evolved into shadowboxing. So let's go.
Boxing.
Okay, basically it's called a box step because that's exactly what you're doing, okay? You are stepping in a box essentially, right? But you are going to want to make sure everything is efficient while you do it, okay? Meaning you got a good stance, as I always say, hands on your chin, nice and relaxed, elbows on the rib cage, and just have good shape. This is very important for boxing, period, because it's going to help with your offense and defense, and it's just one of the most important things you can do. So this is a good drill to help you drill that in. So once you're in a good stance, okay, and you can go back or forward or left or right. I'll show you where to start initially, but essentially as long as you're going in a box, it doesn't really matter. But let's start going forward, okay? So I'm going to take one step forward with my hands up, and I'm going to end up in the exact same place, about a foot and a half forward, as if I was taking a normal step, right? Step, okay? That's it. If you notice, everything's the same. My knees are still bent, my hands are still on my chin. It's as like I was a foot back, but I'm a foot forward. Now you're going to do the same thing going this way, okay? Step to the right. I've done a footwork video on specific footwork and how to do it and why to do it and all the reasons behind footwork. Go and check that out before if you have any issues with footwork, because that's really important to understand, that you don't want to be crossing your legs, you don't want to have too wide of a stance, you don't want to take a step back like this, right, and then do this. You don't want to take a step back like this, right, and then do this. That's wrong footwork. This is why this drill's so good. So let's just go back here. Short steps, really. I'm in my stance here, and I'm back here. Okay, I'm back here. And then we're in the box, right? And this is a box. Now you could take 2 steps back and make it a bigger box, right? 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? And so it goes, right? That is essentially it. Now it can be built up, obviously. You can throw punches in there, that's a big part of it too. For example, when I step here, I'm gonna cross. Cross is the number 2, which is the backhand, okay? If you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, it's the other hand. But step back, cross. Now when you are throwing punches, this is extremely important to remember. Make sure your feet are set. Now, when you are throwing punches, this is extremely important to remember. Make sure your feet are set, all right? If they're not set, and I see this, I've been teaching beginners. My name's Henry, by the way. I've been teaching beginners for over 10 years. I'm about to make a separate video on an ebook that I've made, okay, for you guys to check out and understand what kind of experience I have, what I've been doing, how I learned boxing, what I do every day, and how to get better and how to get you guys as good as I can. That'll be coming out soon. But basically, I forgot my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. You want to make sure that your feet are set. And as I was saying, after teaching so many beginners, I noticed the one thing that they do every single time almost, right, is try to punch before the feet are set, like this, right? The right hand's coming out here, or they'll come here, and it's like the hands start moving before the feet start moving. Excuse me, the hands start moving before the feet are set. Now, when you step back, you can go as slow as you need to. Make sure your feet are set, all right? Then punch. Make sure your feet are set.
Make sure your feet are set.
All right? Then punch, right? Step, then punch. Step, then punch. Doesn't matter which punch, you can start off by doing jabs, right? We'll do this. I'll do a little drill for you now, okay? Once you have got the square, just footwork, start with that, okay? Then we're gonna put punches in it. So I'm gonna step this way, jab. Step that way, jab. Step left, jab. Step forward, jab. Step right, jab. Step back, jab. Step left, jab. You notice every single time my shape is the exact same as it, or almost, it should be the exact same as every step that I make. And I'm here, 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 here. And again, the key to this is to go at a pace that you're getting everything efficient. Don't go too fast. Don't try to punch too fast or too, with power and all that. Get the technique good, get your footwork good, and build it up from there. For example, you can throw 2 punches in, right? Step, 1, 2. Step, 1, 2. Step, 1, 2. Step, 1, 2. All right, beautiful. If you can do that all the way around, you don't have to throw 1, 2. You can go step, 2, 3, which is a hook. Step, 2, 3. Making sure your shoulders go through the punches, right? Making sure your shoulders go through the punches, right? I'm gonna be developing a lot more videos on punch technique. That's something I specialize in. I teach beginners, but I also specialize in punch technique. And a big part of punch technique is the rotation, your hip rotation, your hand, your shoulder, you're turning a fist over, you turn this, you turn that, you turn that. It's all very simple really, but there are some nuances to it, of course. So let's just say we want to do 3 punches now, right? Step, 2, 3, 2. Step, 2, 3, 2. Always hands right back to your chin. Step, 2, 3, 2. Beautiful. Now, this is how you develop it and you can build it into shadowboxing. I can pivot, jab, pivot, step, 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 uppercut, hook, roll, pivot, 1, 2, roll, jab. You see how getting the box step down can help you master shadowboxing, or help you on your way to the little moves that you do every now and then. A step, a pivot, a slip, a roll, a punch, block, block, roll, jab, step back, uppercut, hook, roll, pivot. These are all boxing moves and it's all part of boxing. It's the idea of shadowboxing is to bring them all together, learn efficient technique properly, relax, visualize your opponent. I did a video on shadowboxing. There's a lot more to it than that, but a box step is a great exercise for you guys to have, to learn, to know, to perfect, because you can work on your footwork and your punches and a lot of other stuff too. So get practicing. Subscribe to the channel for more videos. I really appreciate it. Shout out to anybody that's watched this far, and smash the like button if you enjoyed it. Hit me up in the comments for any questions, because I'm all here for you guys, you know what I mean? And that's it from me. Have a great week. Peace, I'm out.